This is round 3 of 11 in Season 2 of the Exotic Racing Series. We are about to get underway in once again a fascinating Tier 2 race on this 5.5 kilometers, 3.4 mile circuit of the Americas. 20 corners, 11 to the left, 9 to the right, 2 DRS straights, 1 is this start-finish straight, the other one is the longer one on the back straight. COTA is the 10th different venue in USA for Formula 1 in real life. But Portugal, with a 6/10 of a second margin in qualifying, is going to start on pole position. And if he can keep his lead into turn 1, there's a very good chance he will stretch away in no time. It's lights out and away we go in COTA. It's a brilliant start from our poster Portugal, but Spicy is actually alongside him into turn 1. He will get the inside line into turn 1 as Flava sends it. Oh, that's a mistake from Flava as he completely sends it into Portugal. They're going 3 wide behind them. It's Michi losing out. Down to P7 goes the Mercedes. He's going side by side with Jedi. And there's yellow flag at the back. That's one tap hack, I think, who's lost out. But Spicy does hold the lead. Psycho now up into P2 after the contact between Flava and Portugal. So that was a huge error from Flava, actually costing himself more time compared to the driver that he hit in Portugal. Meanwhile, Michi, after going 3 wide, oh, he's standing one, almost going 3 wide into the hairpin, and Jedi gets out of the shape. He has to get out of the corner because Michi literally sent him into the hairpin, but they were more alongside compared to where Flava sent Portugal into turn 1. They're going 2 wide here between 2nd and 3rd, and also 6th and 7th. Jedi goes down the inside of Michi, trying to retake that 6th place, but Michi will get the inside for the next corner. That's turn 13. He's trying to squeeze Michi out, and he does. Portugal, meanwhile, is on the inside. Oh, Jedi now sends it into Michi. They're going 2 wide again into the final sector here. Michi is literally squeezing Jedi out of the track. And Jedi comes back 5, right in front of Finsick, who has been watching the front 2, or the 2 in front rather, going side by side for almost 1 whole lap. And we're going side by side for P14. Revenant has sent it into Pucci, and he's actually made a really clean move as the AlphaTauri driver, but he's got a poor accident because of it. And Jord is looking at the 2 of them going up against one another in front. Pucci will pull to the outside, but he's not decided to use his overtake, so he will stay behind now. Jord is trying to overtake his teammate, maybe, because Pucci is letting him go. Or is he? No, they're going side by side. Now one tap back is out of nowhere has joined the party after starting in P9, dropping down to the back of the field. On lap 1, the McLarens are making contact. Jord pushes Pucci out wide into turn 16, and now one tap is trying to go around the outside of Pucci, but he couldn't find the grip. He's understeering off the circuit. Goes the Ferrari driver. There's a yellow flag. That's Benny who spins at the back of the field. So down to P19 goes the AlphaTauri. DRS is enabled meanwhile, but the one to watch out for is Portugal. It's right on the back of Psycho. Surely will make the move here. Psycho defends the inside line. Portugal pulls to the outside. They're going to go side by side into the corner. Is Psycho leaving the space? Yes, he is. And what a move. Going around the outside of Psycho is Portugal. And he gets the inside line of the next corner, turn 13. And he, a swap over steer. Yes. Yep. But he's kept it going on the road, going the right direction as well. Dropping back. Brizza, meanwhile, is very close. And Benny retires. He's crashed out in the first sector. Is that going to bring out a virtual safety car? Oh, Brizza is going to...
Brizza gets a switchback, yep.
But he's on the outside of turn 13. That's a full safety car has been deployed because Benny crashed out in the first sector. So what's everyone going to do now? Is anyone going to pit? They are pitting. They're all pitting. Oh no, Koto is going to double stack.
Oh no.
That's a mistake.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a very chaotic period after the safety car pulls in. We've got drivers on new tires versus drivers on, well, 4 lap older tires. So it won't be that warm, which will make the life of these people that have made their pit stops very difficult.
And he is going for it. What a place to go for it.
And he gets a penalty on the final corner.
Oh, and another one. Psycho as well, yeah.
Psycho has lost it. Psycho is dropping down positions. He's... and crashed out with damage on his front wing. So that's the worst case scenario for the hard tire runner. Meanwhile, Spicy has already passed Jord into P6. And Pooch is now going side by side with Jord in the first sector. And Pooch also made the move into P7. And that is all Spicy's good strategy work out of the window here. Oh, Protocol is trying to go around the outside of Jord. Spicy is trying to go around the outside of Revenant. Spicy makes that. Protocol has done it as well. And Brizza is very close to the back of Jord. But he couldn't make the move. This is a really good chance for Protocol. He's using his overtake. He's going down the inside into turn 1. Has he done it? Yes.
Pucci's going for the switchback. Pucci has the switchback at the moment.
Ooh, that's really close. Absolutely all of the advantage on that as Brizzen sends it into Pucci. Pucci has to turn out of the corner. Brizzen takes P8. Meanwhile, this is a train. Mitch is sending it into Jedi. They're going side by side through turn 16. Kodo is watching from behind. Oh, that's very close between the Mercedes and the Haas. Koto is wide on himself. Penalty for Nick. P4 in front of Spicy. The next one that Spicy needs to clear out for. And Mitch is now gonna, well, try to pass both McLarens ASAP.
Spicy is going for the move on Nick.
And he's done it.
Nick is really falling back right now. It might be the cut, like the switchover point from the start.
Oh, it's a contact! Contact! Protocol has crashed into Ravenant. That was a very late move into turn 1. And now, with a compromised line, Blizzard has taken full advantage. Up into P7 goes the Alfa Romeo driver. And Mitchie, meanwhile, he's cleared both McLarens on the same straight. He's up to P9, but he's on a different strategy here. He's on the soft tires.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
As Flava is still really close up to the back of Finsick, which is also there. I didn't expect them to be there.
They are doing it. Flava is to the inside. Meanwhile, Spice has passed Mogovan into P3. Flava has taken the lead on track, but they've got a very fast Spicy behind them. Prologo has, oh my goodness, he's pushed Nick off the track, and Blizzard has to put on the brakes. As Jedi lost it. Another hard runner has lost it. He's crashed with Jord, has he? And Kigas is out. He's been crashed out with Lars, a virtual safety car. Because Lars gets a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Kigas. So something happened between Lars and the Kigas. And the front runners are pitting on the virtual safety car. This race may change again.
This may definitely shake up the whole grid again. It's just a short safety car.
And Kigas is very unhappy with Lars. Kigas is very unhappy with Lars in the chat.
Caution, caution.
Did he try and go for it there? Holy fuck.
Nice move. Good job.
Right now I don't need to fight any of this. They're gonna pit. Nah.
Reduce speed immediately.
But Michi is right on the back of both of them. And Michi may do a double move on the back straight. But he's not got a lot of overtake. Brizza has not been able to make the move on Nick because Nick is also using his overtake. Michi is standing into Brizza. And he's done it. It's a clean move from Michi. Slightly edged out. And Michi is going for it again. Into Nick. 2 moves in 2 corners for Michi. He's up into P4. A net P3 for the Mercedes driver.
Oh, as Brisbane goes for the advantage on Nick because Nick had a really bad exit on those 9 laps.
He must be struggling. Yeah, he's struggling.
Move on the inside.
He's struggling massively on those tires. Why didn't he pit?
Yeah, Nick must go in now, right?
Why didn't he pit?
Yep.
Why didn't he pit last lap?
Yep. I don't know.
It wasn't because Nick never pitted. It was because he had to change his front wing. Protocol has passed. Oh, Mogovan closes the door on Michi, but Michi was too late anyways. So Mogovan was already in the apex when Michi decides to look to the inside, but Mogovan is also struggling on those 10-lap old medium tires. That's gonna be damage, surely.
Fastest lap for Flava at the moment on the soft tire.
And he is right on the back of Avalanche, who's going down the inside of a Revenant. They're almost going 3 wide into turn 1. And what a comeback from Flava! Oh my goodness. Move of the season, contender.
That was a really good move there from Flava.
Perfectly executed. Mitchie, surely you've got to make a move here. Mogovan doesn't have DRS. If I was Mitchie, I wouldn't even press my overtake because you're already down under 10%. You have to save it.
That is very true. And Kodo is going for a move on Brisbane on the outside. He didn't make it stick though.
Yeah. But Brisbane also gets a swap oversteer on the corner exit, so he's gone wide into the corner as well. Is Koto gonna send it? No, because Brisbane defends the inside line, but he's gone wide again, coming out of turn 16. Let's see. Is he gonna change his front wing again for the second time in this race? Yes, he is. That's unfortunate. That's very unlucky for Michi.
Oh, good cutback for Nick.
Oh, but he didn't leave Pooch any space on the outside though.
Jedi is right next to Mitchie.
Oh, that's gonna be very close. They're just sliding turn 5. Is he gonna do it? Oh, Poochie lags a bit. Oh, that's a send. What a send! What a send by Michi. It's a good exit for Flava, but he's not got a lot of overtake. Koto's red light is also flashing. Koto is defending the middle line. Flava still finds the inside. Don't crash into prison. Neither of them do, and that's a good move from Flava. Into P4.
As Jedi and Pucci had slight contract,
Meanwhile,
but Jedi made the move.
One type hack sends it into Revenant. These two had a fight last time in Hungary. Did they enjoy retired in the pits? Oh, Revenant almost lost it. He's going to go around the outside. And they are braking at the same time into the corner. Britain slightly cuts the inside curb, but he gets away with it. And they're going to go side by side into turn 13. But through turn 14, Flava has the inside line, has better grip on the soft tires. Flava is up into P3. As Michi is on the inside of Mogovan into turn 1. And he's into
Mogovan
P10.
did the switchback.
Yeah, but on hard tires though. There's no switchback on the hard tire. And Finsick on the hards, he can go to the end of the race. Britta has spun into the pits! He's crashed! Coming into the pits!
Okay, box.
Oh no, and he needs to change his wing now as well.
Effective leader, they're going 3 wide on the back straight! Avalanche is going to back out of that one. And Spicy takes the net lead over Finsick. Because Finsick was the net leader. Because he also doesn't have to pit, but on way older hard tires. He's got nothing to fight against Spicy. Psycho though is on the inside of Pucci into the penultimate corner. That's a very interesting place to make an overtake. But he has done it. Has Psycho. Pucci is trying to revenge on the start finish straight, but he's got Revenant going full send into turn 1. And Pucci goes wide. But Revenant couldn't find enough traction on the inside either, so he's not being able to make the move on the McLaren. Portugal, meanwhile, is right on the back of Michi. There should be a move here. He's pulling to the outside. Michi doesn't have overtake. He's got literally 0%, but he's still on the inside into turn 12. Portugal hanging around the outside, and Portugal is up into P5. A net P3 on track. Well, he's going into the pits and come out behind Jedi. Actually, he's alongside Jedi! And Jedi gets scared off the track. They actually didn't make contact. But Jedi didn't know where Koto was. He was probably scared off of the red arrow as Revenant is going side by side with Psycho in the first sector. Someone is going to back off. It's Psycho. And he picks up a penalty because of it. That's unfortunate for the Renault driver. They are P1 and P4 in the championship. As Brizza is now going around the outside of Psycho. I think Portugal just passed Avalanche, but that one is pretty smooth. 12 lap old, well, tire difference there. And Portugal is looking down the inside of Finsick for P2. This is for a net P2 here. And Portugal couldn't make the move. It's going 3 abreast. On the back straight, they are going 3 abreast on the back straight. Britain is the car to the right. On the inside, he's looking to make a double move, but he's actually done it. What a move from Britain.
There for Britain. What a move.
I don't know, but Portugal does make the move on Finsick into P2. into turn 1, and someone has spun the cycle.
On it.
As Koto is down the inside of Mugovan. And into P6 goes Koto on way better tires again. Good exit of turn 9. Now into turn 10. One type pack is looking to the inside. And it brakes so early. And Britain went in the back of him. Michi, meanwhile, he's past Finsick. They're going side by side coming out of turn 12. Finsick using his overtake, but he's backed out of it. So Michi is up into P3. But, one type pack is crashed into Jedi. Because Jedi's braking point is even early. He's struggling on those tires. We have almost going around the outside of Revenant. On one type, what a move from Revenant. Around the outside of turn 18. And down the one tap hack sent it into Revenant. But somehow they both come out unscathed. Meanwhile, Flava's made the move on Finsick, but Flava has to give the position back somehow. And Britain is around the outside of Jedi into P8, but he's gone off himself. Revenant's lost it behind the pair of them, and one tap hack is back up into P10. Meanwhile, P8, P9, P10, P11, they're all together here. Britain is looking to go down the inside of Jedi. He's found the inside line, and he's made the move. Up into P8, goes the Alfa Romeo, down into P9, is Jedi. He's held his P8 for so much longer that he probably would have even thought of, because his tires are so much older. And they're now struggling massively as one tap hack keeps crashing into Jedi. That's the third time he's done it here. You gotta anticipate that the drivers in front are on older tires, and now Revenant is gonna try to do it again around the outside of one tap hack as Flava finally passed Finsick into P4. Yeah, and from P9 to P12, they're going side by side, group by group here. One tap hack is gonna send it into Jedi. He's braked too late.
That was, yeah,
and he's parked it and Jedi spun. Where's Avalanche?
That might be a review there.
These drivers need to calm down here. These drivers really need to calm down here. There were some questionable moments, shall we say, as Koto is right on the back of Finsick. Fresh softs against old hards. There's no chance Finsick can defend this one, and he lets Koto go. Spicy coming out of the final corner. He's gonna take his first win of the season. And maybe, no, not the championship lead, because Portugal will take the championship lead. Behind him, he will take P2. That will put him on 33 points. Spicy will be on 29 points. Second in the championship. Mitchell will cross the line third. But I think Flava will actually be third. Koto misses out by 7/10 of a second. So Koto will be finishing in P5. Still a strong result for the Renault driver. Finsick will finish in P6 after he drove on those hard tires for life here. So at the end of 28 laps, it's Spicy taking the win in the US Grand Prix, leading by 9.7 seconds over Portugal. Spicy took the lead into turn 1 at the start and then never looked back. Flava takes P3, his first podium of the season. That will give him 10 points, which will elevate himself up the championship order. Michi takes P4, another strong drive for the reserve driver. He will be much further up the field if he didn't have to change his front wing twice in the race. I must add, twice. So Koto takes P5 ahead of Mogovan, our newcomer, starting from P14, taking P6. A really, really, really good result. Ahead of both of the Greeks, that's Britain, our former championship leader now, P3 after this race, in front of one tap hack, and then Finsick and Revenant taking the final 2-point paying positions. The rest of the finishers include Avalanche, Lass, Nick, and Psycho, who started from P3 but had that spin, that crucial spin, on the initial safety car restart, and that meant him, well, he dropped very far down the field. Jedi was holding on to P8 for his life in the last 6 laps, but on way older tires, he couldn't hold on, and then there was contact, there was chaos, and he decided to retire in the pit with 3 laps to go. The non-finishers include George, Kigas, Benny, and Pucci, who got disqualified